All right. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Onyx at Going Full Nerd. Once again, it's Sunday, and I turn on my YouTube app. I turn on my YouNow app, and I kind of start doing my thing. Let me go ahead and kill this music. And boom, what's happening, everybody? What's going on? As always, whether I'm talking to one person or 1 million people, I'm going to just run my damn mouth. Remember, we're always on the quest for 1,000 subscribers. That's right. That's the next milestone that I'm trying to do on YouTube, which is the quest for 1,000. 1,000. That's 1 with 3 zeros subscribers. Please help me achieve this goal. And as we achieve this goal, we're going to start doing bigger and better things. Click, clack, click, clack, click, clack. So, what is the deal? What is your boy thinking about? Appreciate everybody popping in from YouNow, popping in on the YouTube live chat also. But what am I going to talk about today? You see the title. The title is The Talk Show. We're talking Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I got to see that this weekend. And we're going to talk about third tier character success. That's right. That seems to be the thing that Marvel Comics, see, I got the nice high-speed green ultra fresh Marvel hat with the Punisher shirt on today. So the question is how do they do it? How do they get these blockbusters? This weekend was the opening of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I have no doubts that this movie, I haven't checked the stats, but this movie should have won the weekend. It really should have. I mean, I'm going to gush over it in a more defined, spoiler-less review, or spoiler-free, whichever one you choose to say and think. But my line is this. How in the hell is Marvel doing this with characters that are not the big guns? You know, they're making successful things with characters like the Guardians of the Galaxy, the Defenders, you know, Luke Cage, the Inhumans. These are things that's getting ready to come out, that's getting massive hype. They're looking good. Yet these characters couldn't sell a comic book back in my day or in any day to save their life. What in the heck is going on? What is with this? I'm going to tell you what it is. It's called the best marketing and writing and storytelling. That's why they're successful. They stuck with a formula and they just ran with it. They just straight ran with the formula. Everybody's like, oh, Iron Man, Iron Man, Iron Man. Up until those movies, Iron Man was a third-tier character. You know, nobody collected Iron Man as a kid. I know I didn't. It was all X-Men and event. It was X-Men, Captain America. Hell, I used to buy Conan comic books before I would pick up an Iron Man. But, you know, Iron Man got hype. He got hyped. They hyped him up. They made him what he is today. So, what third-tier characters are getting ready to come out? See, because I'm gonna hold off a little bit. I'm gonna hold off a little bit before I do this Guardians of the Galaxy review. Okay? What makes these third-tier characters great? What does it? Okay? Who are these characters? Let's be honest. The Inhumans, you couldn't pay me to buy an Inhuman comic book back in the 70s and 80s and 90s. You couldn't pay me to do it. You couldn't give it away on Free Comic Book Day. It wasn't going to happen. I'm going to tell you that right now. There's no way. Let me go ahead and boop. That's for the YouTubers. There's no way you're going to go ahead and do that. It was just impossible. It was just, not going to happen anytime soon. But Matter of fact, let me let everybody know. People popping up. I got live chat going on the YouTube app, so you can see what people comment, what they say on YouTube if they're inside the chat. Sorry you now, but you guys are kind of off the chain. I never know what's going to come up on the screen. I probably don't know what's going to come up on the screen on YouTube, but, automatic blocking bans are in effect for any foolishness, just to let you know. But characters like the Inhumans would never, ever, ever, ever made it into my comic buy pile until what they've done with it today. And that's make good stories. And that's hype the characters up. And the only reason why Marvel's doing it is because they screwed up in the 90s when it was going bankrupt and had to do all the film rights out to everybody else. I'm hoping and praying Fantastic Four makes it back because they got some real good third-tier characters. That would be awesome. I mean, actually, the Inhumans are a set of them. Black Panther back in the day was a set, but we getting a major movie with him, and everybody's hyped about it. Then we'll go ahead and move forward, and then we'll think about guys like Hawkeye, Black Widow. These are characters you never would have saw back in the day. Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist. Luke Cage and Iron Fist been canceled and restarted so many damn times and reimagined so many damn times. It's been crazy. Let me say it again. It's been crazy. So, now, let's get to what the elephant in the room. I got the comment up on the screen from the YouTube chat. It says, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 was great. I will have to agree, it was great. And I'm going to tell you right now, Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm going to throw it again, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 still wasn't good as the first. I'm going to say, it still wasn't good as the first one. I'm going to throw that up there. It wasn't good as the first one. There was only one thing lacking from that movie, and I'm going to tell you what it was. It was the music needed to be a little bit more upbeat. Now, I know, hey, I like old school R&B, funk, and I know you got to appeal to the wide audience and this is whatnot, They just needed a little better pickup on the music. Like the first movie had me jamming all the way through with everything they played. The second one, I was there, but I wasn't there. I was outside my box. That's how that was. I was outside of my box. I just couldn't do what I wanted to do when I watched that movie. But from beginning to end, and it was aptly named Volume 2. Volume 2 was one of the best names they can choose because it wasn't a part 2. It wasn't a sequel. I won't call it a sequel. I'll call it Volume 2. They did real good because what they did was you already knew the characters from the first movie. They expanded it. They gave you a little bit more of each character's background and kind of why they were the way they were. In some instances, it was a little rushed. In some instances, it was a little, convoluted, but it wasn't to the fact that it detracted from the story. And that is key. You can have a little, a slight little bit of, okay, that's a lot that you're giving me. But as long as it didn't take away from the story, you're good. You're good. So what did your boy give Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2? Well, number one, I'm going to put it down on your list as opening up the summer. If you didn't see it, you need to see it. Hit that check mark. Chapoop, get in there and see the movie. All right? Second, you got to stay all the way to the end. You got to sit after the credits. I know you done got the big soda pop. I know you got that big popcorn and your gut is feeling kind of bubbly and you sitting there like, oh God, I wish this movie's over. I don't want to see who the key grip and best boy are. And then that big gallon of soda that you had while you was in the movie, or that your wife or cousin or uncle or brother snuck in, and y'all drinking it and your bladder's about to bust. You got to sit through 5 after credit scenes. And all 5, in my opinion, were hot. They were for old school and future things going on. They did a lot of things in this movie. Kurt Russell, on point. Sylvester Stallone, you'll understand it if you watch all the way to the end, on point. Okay? There's characters that pop up that you be like, who the hell was it? What? Okay. Throw some other stuff out there. The dynamic between Star-Lord and Gamora and Rocket and Baby Groot. Baby Groot always makes the movie. Groot makes the movie. The next movie, should I spoil it? Should I spoil it? I should spoil it, but I'm not going to spoil it. Go see the movie. I'm going to talk about the after credits. Matter of fact, I may throw a video up later this week with all the spoilers that you can share with your friends. I'll make it unlisted. And then I'm going to put out the link. I'm going to be like, you want to tick somebody off, you'll spoil the movie by sending them this link. That's what I want you to do. All right? But, like I said, you can't go wrong with a Marvel movie. Now, the rest of this summer, next up, Wonder Woman. Next up, Spider-Man. Those are the two. Those are my two real battles. Those are my two superhero things. My man Q is on the... Q, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it. Not right now. I'm going to be good. I'm going to let the rest of the internet spoil it, but I'm not going to spoil it. I'm going to say the movie's good. The action is hot. Somebody got to die. How's that work for you? And you're going to laugh. There is so many just tiny jokes that get you going. Popular fan theory. This has already been spoiled over the internet. We all know that Stan Lee has been doing cameos in every Marvel movie that you could always find. And we could go ahead and jump on that, and that would be like, everybody was saying, he's the Watcher. That's my spoil moment. Yes, Stan Lee's a Watcher, but you got to see how they make it happen. Yo, to my man Wilbur. Yo, I think I would try to go ahead. We could go ahead and do that Alien Covenant. Your boy here, I don't do anything that's remotely scary. I really don't. But I'm going to make that exception. I am going to make that exception. And I'm going to go see Alien Covenant because there's nothing that you can't get through and go, well, you're sitting there, you're watching the movie, and it's going to grab their face. That's how the old school aliens was. They was getting a face hugger. They were. But anyway, we ain't even going to go there. I'm down. We could do that. Couple of other admin notes that I kind of like to let everybody know. I have been kind of back on doing my reviews. I've been doing a couple of reviews, fast food joints. I'm going to actually get to Heroic Ale Works. Eventually, I'm going to get to Heroic Ale Works and go ahead and review all of their offerings. But I got a little admin note. If you're in the Washington, D.C. area, specifically Woodbridge, Virginia, make your way to Heroic Ale Works because they are supporting a new comic convention that's going to be happening here in the Tyson's Corner area later this summer called NovaCon. It's called NovaCon. And next weekend, Mother's Day weekend, the Saturday before Mother's Day, they are going to have a cosplay NovaCon party. Yours truly is not going to be there because I'm going to be out and about doing my thing in Florida. But that's a whole different story. But everybody else, go peep that out. Please go. If you get some pictures, go ahead, hashtag it with GoingFullNerd. If you go over to Heroic Ale Works, take pictures, hashtag it with GoingFullNerd. Let them know that your boy Onyx from GoingFullNerd sent you over there. They might invite you back for another thing. You ain't going to get nothing by dropping my name other than, yo, that's him. That's the guy that, okay. We'll work it out. But anyway, that's all I got. Guardians of the Galaxy, once again, I tell you, it's a 4 out of 5. Great movie. Is it as good as the first? I'd say it's on par. It does not surpass the first. The first is the best. The second is doing good. It didn't really suffer from that sophomore slump. That sophomore slump was not like, it wasn't like Thor and Thor in the Dark World. It wasn't the Thor movies. It was straight up. The bar is still up here, folks. All right. So I'm out of here. Peace. Remember, this is the road to 1,000 subscribers. So if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please check out my YouTube channel, which is GoingFullNerd. That's, YouTube/GoingFullNerd. All one thing, no spaces, none of that. Just mash it all together and go ahead and look for that YouTube channel and subscribe. The minute we hit 1,000 subscribers, I got something a little bit special that you guys can fight for. I'm gonna throw something funky up on the screen, like some sort of, like maybe a code or something that will get you something. I might do that if I hit 1,000 subscribers. And then once I hit that 1,000, the first person to get that code got something special. They'll get something special out my pocket. Because obviously I'm doing this pro bono. Anyway, have a wonderful weekend. Next Sunday, there will not, I'm going to say it once again, there will not be a live YouTube episode. I am actually going to be on the road for the, not broadcasting, but you will get a recap of everything I've done. If you follow the Facebook group, you may see me go live on Facebook. The Facebook group is GoingFullNerd. I mean, it's a thing here. It's a thing. We going there. GoingFullNerd, okay? Simple. Easy to remember, So, I'm out. Peace. And let me drop this music for you real quick. Boom. Peace, y'all. Remember, if you can't do anything, what's the best way for me? I messed that up, didn't I? If you can't say something nice about somebody, don't say nothing at all. And the fact that I can't say something nice about certain people, y'all can kiss my natural. And I'm out of here.